Everyone, today we are discussing North India tour, and today we are particularly discussing this clip which we took from Haryana. This is an interview of a couple of young ladies and their family members. Alright, so let's just start with.
तो बताओ आप वोट देते हो ना देते आप देते हो
हमारे घर के ने वोटर नहीं बनवा रखी हमारी
वोटर कार्ड नहीं बनवा रखे
Okay, so this is the place where I'm asking these ladies if they vote or do not, and what they particularly told me is that they do not even have the voter ID cards made. Now, I think that this is a huge problem in rural India that women do not have the voter ID cards made. Alright, now even though later some of the other women who were more older and they seemed more educated, they were aware of the reasons that they should vote and they had their voter ID cards made and they were regular voters in elections. But the other women, the younger ones, they did not have their voter ID cards made. And I think this is one problem which needs to be highlighted, that a lot of women do not vote. Meanwhile, while interviewing the men, and this is a pattern which I noticed for a very long time, that while interviewing the men, most of them had their voter ID cards made, while only some women, and only particularly the older ones, had their voter ID cards made, and they also looked seemingly more educated. They were literate, as they told me, and this is one way which we are looking at it. Alright, now if we look forward to it, okay, next thing which I noticed was their views on what development is. So let's just look at this clip.
आप देते हो वोट अच्छा आपको क्या अच्छा लगा ये बताओ आप क्या सोचते हो मैं ये नहीं जानना चाहती आप किसको वोट देते हो किसको नहीं देते मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ आप वोट देने से पहले सोचते क्या हो
और बढ़िया काम करवावा जो जिम्मेदार को फसल आवा बढ़िया क्या हुआ
अच्छा आप भाषण सुनते हो नेताओं के किसके सुनते
मार काट चाहे
Alright, so these were the ladies who were regular voters, and their view towards development are jobs, and that is what they told me, that we vote for the person who guarantees us jobs. And I think this is a reflection of poverty in rural India. The outward look of rural India towards voting and their political mindset is leaned towards number one, whether they will be free from their problems, which usually includes problems like poverty, and number two is whether the politician they are voting to is culturally aligned to their values, is culturally aligned to them, and they feel that this politician represents them while they vote for the person. And I think this is where politicians wearing traditional Indian clothing plays a huge role, because the rural population, which is the most population of India, votes. Alright, now let's move ahead.
अच्छा जी
Okay, so this is while interviewing the men of the home, and most of them were pretty well educated, I would say, and they all had their voter ID cards. But one thing which I noticed in them, which even though they were educated but was not present in them, is their political mindset. My reason for asking these questions is not to know who they vote. You can never be wrong in voting because it's your personal choice. But I want to look at the mindset. So, their mindset while voting was, particularly the rural men, is why do we need to think? And I said, why? Then how do you vote if you don't critically analyze and think who you're voting? So they told me that, okay, we vote who our village tells us to vote, who our family members tell us to vote. And this is one thing which I noticed consistently in a lot of people, including some of the younger kids, which I interviewed, but they were not taken on camera. Alright, and they had a pretty similar mindset to vote who their families tell them. Now, this is a very interesting combination, that from the older, more mature and educated ladies, we get views like we're voting for development, we're voting against poverty, and while such views also exist. Now, this particular combination of views is very important to understand and analyze to carry forward into our research. Okay, now if we are focusing particularly here, this reflects tribalism. Now, tribalism is a way that you do not vote for individual values, but you vote someone because your family, your community, or your tribe is voting for them. And that is what I noticed in a lot of rural men and also a lot of rural women who actually vote. Alright, but they are not that educated. And this is one thing which I noticed as well. I also asked them if they listen to the bhashans or the speeches of politicians, and this is how their response was. All right, now a lot of them were more focused on that the speeches of politicians were are very violent, and a lot of markat is going on, which refers to wars are going on and violence is going on all over the country, and hence they try to avoid it. But when they do, they only listen to the politician they are voting to, and no other politician do they listen to. Now, this also creates polarization because voting should be a decision that should be taken while analyzing both the parties. If you're only listening to one particular party or one particular ideology, you will never understand the gaps in between, and you might never be able to align voting with your particular values. And that is something which is really important, and we talked about it off camera about them, obviously, because on camera they weren't a little comfortable to talk about such sensitive topics, and we were the ones also who considered that we can ask them questions on camera, but talking about such sensitive topics and trying to explain them on camera could be a little uncomfortable for them. Hence, we tried to talk them about it off camera, and their response was surprisingly pretty open. But let me tell you, that is not the case with every other rural family. Their case was particularly a little special because they were pretty open to talking and interacting, but that is not the case with every single rural family. That the case is very, very different for different rural families. All right, so this was our one way of seeing this, and let's just our one way of seeing this, and this was the analysis of one particular interview from the North India tour, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.